Alright, it's been jab week. Okay, so week one, back in the structure, having a look at jab. Okay, extremely useful punch. So what we're going to do now is quickly have a look at the jab and what it should look like, and then some really basic defenses that you need to master. So when I throw this jab at my partner, I want to go straight down the line, and I want it to come off my elbow, straight down the middle. When my hand leaves my head, it's replaced by my shoulder with my chin down. Okay? So this should be what a good jab looks like. It's connected to my lead foot, boom. Okay, and it's nice and stiff. And it just pops straight out from my guard, no tell. I'm not going to pull my hand back, it's just going to go straight out. And when it leaves, replaced by my shoulder. Real easy. Okay? It's your longest punch. It's going to be your fastest punch. So it's real important to get that right. Okay? Make sure that everything's nice and tight. So basic defenses for that. When Joey throws this, if my guard's nice and tight, all I'm going to have to do is tighten it back up. When I tighten it up, I still want to be able to see through. So I bring my forearms in and my elbows in, and I tighten everything up so it's nice and stiff. I can't have my guard tight all the time. So as the punch comes, boom, I'm just going to react to it and tighten it up. Okay, blocking is super easy. If you wanted to block, then I can block with this elbow. I can also block with the other one. It's not necessary. You can just tighten up, but all those versions of blocking work really well. Okay. At a longer distance, I would suggest parrying the jab is a really good idea. The easiest parry to learn is same side. So what I mean by that is same side hand's going to take care of his jab here. Okay. The other version would be a cross parry. When he's trying to throw that jab down the middle, it's just a little move of my hand. I'm not going to raise my elbow because if he punches low, I can parry low with my elbow. Okay? So it's much more versatile and less disturbance to my fighting stance if I just parry using a nice vertical forearm and fist. Okay? So that's first parry to learn, very easy. Okay? The other thing we want to get good at first is slipping to the outside. We can slip inside, under, back, but the very first thing you want to learn is learn to slip to the outside. So when I slip to the outside, good boxing stance, and I'm going to crunch my head and lean forward and let that punch just slide past. Boom. Okay? Now, when you're practicing these three basic defenses, they must match good footwork. Okay? So it's going to look a little bit like this. We're going to touch gloves and start moving around together, making sure that I practice circling both ways in between. My chin's down, weight's on the ball of my feet, my legs are bent, okay? And I'm going through my basic defenses. Okay, my partner's throwing nice sharp jabs, okay? Once you get a little bit more advanced, now Joey can start putting in feints. He's moving around, he's putting in feints, and I only defend when I see the actual punch come. I don't want to react too much to his feint. I want to be conscious of his distance. So even a simple drill like that can start adding like a little bit of resistance over time. But whether you're in our kids mixed martial arts classes, our boxing classes, or our Thai boxing classes, you need to master those three basic defenses.